Hello everybody. Welcome back to another Clutching Gaming video, and today's a bit more of a serious one again, and it's a bit weird to me. So to just tell you short, a old friend of mine from school passed away recently, and we wasn't like best friends or anything. We didn't hang out all the time, but he was in the year above me, and he's someone that I could call a friend at the time. Obviously, that's why I said old friend of mine. Again, we haven't really spoken for years, but I could always talk to him, and he was always a chiller, and he was like the nicest guy ever. And recently, the police in my area, the local authorities have posted a statement saying that he was found deceased, and I'm not going to say his name for privacy purposes. I might have done, but the post got taken down, so I'm assuming his parents maybe don't want anyone knowing anything yet. So I'm not going to say anything about him. I'm not going to say anything about his name, or his identity, but I will talk about him. He was a nice guy, and the police put out a statement saying that they'd found him deceased, and this is important because a week ago he was found to not be where he usually was, and he basically reported missing. And so speculation was, when he was found, was that it was suicide. Now I don't know anything yet, so I'm not going to say anything. I don't know if it was, and I'm not going to 100% believe that it was, because I don't know. Anything could have happened, so I'll let the police do their work, and I will carry on with the video regardless. So the reason I want to talk about this, however, is because suicide is it's something that men struggle to talk about, and the bigger percentile does go towards men when it happens. Obviously it can happen to women as well, and women, obviously don't feel like you have to hold it in, but that's the thing, most women don't feel like they have to hold it in. Most women are in tune with their emotions and they're able to talk about them. Men aren't really like that, so we hold a lot of stuff in and it gets bottled up, and we tend to do the unthinkable, ending our lives. And I have luckily never ever really fought with depression. I've had moments of sadness and even long periods of time where I'm just very kind of low. And yeah, I have thought into my mind, it'd probably be good if I weren't here right now. But I have never tried to kill myself. I've never gone that length. I've just kind of thought about it and kind of wanted to, but I've never tried. And that's a mix of things. It's because I'm scared, don't want to die, and not only that, I have it in my brain that I have so much more to do, and that's kind of what I tell myself. A lot of people aren't so lucky though, and I just want to tell people that you're never alone. It's never the answer. It's obviously worse for your family members, because when you're gone, you're gone. You don't have to stay behind and pick up the pieces, and that's not meant to guilt trip you or anything. It's just trying to put it into your brain that there's more to take into account than just, oh, if I'm gone, then there'll finally be light at the end of the tunnel. That's not true at all. If you wait long enough and you persevere and you get through it, you fight through it, then there will be light at the end of the tunnel. It's just having that patience and having that resilience. And you know, I've known a few people now to have been lost to it. Luckily, never anyone close and personal, and obviously with this person that I'm talking about, it's not even 100%, but it's just a speculation, like the biggest speculation at the minute. So that's why I felt like I wanted to talk about it. It's because people, you know, often think that that's the best way to go, and I don't blame men for thinking about it, because we're in a society now that doesn't really want to listen to us. It's, you know, it's weird really, because the way that the people handle it about men is, what happens is you get like the extreme influencers like Andrew Tate and people like him that kind of fill the void. And to be fair, Andrew Tate's not like one of the bad ones in my opinion. It's, you know, all the people like Myron Gaines and all the people like that are kind of, you know, genuinely just like very nasty. I believe Andrew Tate just kind of does it for clicks, but that's a different topic for a different video. But basically you have people that do that, and then basically you have the other people that make fun of them, and, you know, they're like, oh, you shouldn't be representing men. And then when they get like bullied off the platform, instead of replacing them with an actual good role model, they just don't do anything. What should happen is they should say to you, don't listen to them, listen to them. But they don't. They kind of sit you down, they go, don't listen to them, and that's it. So they get out your brain who you should be listening to, and then they leave you with no one. And what good's that? As a young kid, whoever you are, you're following people, you're looking to other people for influence. And especially when you've been following someone for so long, if you don't have a replacement, what's the fucking point? So it's the way that like people have, you know, like young men have been kind of told how to deal with things, and not even in the correct way. It's a shame really, because then tragedies like this happen, and it's awful. And it really upsets me, because if I had a bigger influence, I genuinely would be there for people. And I can be now. Obviously, I'm not saying, you know, because I'm not fucking Mr. Beast famous, I'm not going to help people. But it's, you know, obviously I can't reach that many people on a bigger scale now than as I could if I were Mr. Beast level. But obviously, I'm not going to stop helping people. If you're watching this video and you need help, or you want to talk to someone, talk to me. I'll fucking talk to you. I'm not scared. I'll fucking give you the best advice I can. And I'll help, and I'll listen, because no one deserves to be alone, especially not this time of year. This time of year I get really bad seasonal depression, and obviously earlier I said I don't get depression, but I don't class seasonal depression as depression, because seasonal depression's like, you know, strictly reduced to winter, whereas, you know, obviously throughout the summer I'm completely fine. So I don't put that in the same ballpark as other people who actually have lifelong depression. But I struggle with seasonal depression really bad, and genuinely I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It's an awful thing to struggle with. But yeah, don't ever feel like you can't talk to people. There'll be someone, whether they're paid to do it, whether they're not paid, whether they're a partner, a parent, a sibling, a friend, some random you find at the pub, a Samaritan, you know, anyone, as long as you can let it off your chest. Or maybe if you genuinely can't talk to anyone, do something as fucking simple as write it down. Yeah, you're not really telling anyone, but you're getting it off your chest, and it starts off like that. And it's simple things like that that can help. And yeah. But again, if you want to genuinely reach out and you're upset, my Instagram is Owen J Reynolds. I'll put it in the description. Don't be scared to reach out or listen to anyone. And yeah. And if for some reason it says you can't DM me or anything, just comment on one of my pictures. Like just say, hey, saw your latest video, can we talk? And I'll accept your DM. I don't really know how mine are set. Like, I don't know the settings on my DM thing, so yeah, if you can't, just comment on one of my pictures and then we'll take it from there. But that's it. Peace.